Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to try this one, grass paver. Okay, so I need to have this in this area. Okay, so this one, I think there are different ways of doing this. So first, let's create a project. So okay, so usually if this is just a project, a real project, and if I will probably just use a floor with some material with some surface pattern. So let me just do a floor. So I'll just do a here. Okay, so a floor, and then maybe just give it a material. Okay, so let's create a material, and then you probably I think you can create custom. So one option is you can use what's that tool name? PY Revit, I think. I don't have that in Revit 2025 in this one. So but yeah, it's quite easy to create a pattern like this one, right? Or if you don't really, I think probably just easier just do some cross hatch. So for example, I just already create a new project. Oh, sorry, new material. So you can just go to appearance, another graphic, surface pattern. Let me just make it slightly bigger. Okay, so you can just use a surface pattern. So you can either use a foreground or back. So it looks like we need to use foreground because we need to use model pattern instead of drafting, because model pattern you can give the actual the size, right? So okay, so these are some default one. Yeah, that's fine. So you can probably just use let's create a new one. So it will be like a cross, right? So I'll just call it, just new pattern name, 45-degree, and a cross hatch. I'm not sure what the size need to be, but yeah, something like that, and then give it and apply, and okay. Where's the pattern? So why did I select that one? Sorry, you mean new material? Should be this one, right? New default new material. Okay, so yeah, I think I will probably just use this one. So in a in a project, if I do not need to do render, even if I need to do to render, there might probably there's a like texture or material in that render engine, like Lumion or Twinmotion. There should be some material similar to this. Okay, so this is the first one, right? So we're not we don't need to model those for this one. Just use a floor with material with surface pattern. Okay, so the second one, so we can use curtain system. So we can imagine this is a curtain panel. So instead of curtain wall, right? So you can have a curtain panel vertically, but this is it will be like a sloped glazing. So imagine you go to a roof, right? So roof by print. So you can do sloped glazing as well. Excuse me. Okay, so uncheck define slope, so it will be a flat, and then you just need to define the size. So for now, curtain system, I'll just use choose none for now, so we can change it later. So for grid, so we can use a fixed distance, right? So I'm not sure the size, what the size needs to be, but let's assume, not assume, but okay, let's guess like 300 by 500 maybe. Okay, so 300 by 500, so go fix 300 by 500, right? So mullions, we don't need mullions. So or if you want to, so because in reality when you place these brick tile or no, what pavers together, there will be a gap, right? So you can create a mullion with a little width like 10 mil. So but for this exercise I'm just going to choose now. So now just imagine that this one is one of these, right? So you can use a sloped, so you can use sloped glazing. Okay, so I'm going to hang on, let me just change the level this one and make it onto ground floor. Okay, sloped glazing is the one option, and another option is, so we can use so it's sorry, so it's either so we can use model in place, either generic model or mass. So it will be same. So we can use we can then place curtain system onto them. So let me just use generic model for this one. So and create extrusion. So I just do a random shape. Okay, so finish. So now we have that generic model. So maybe I'll just drag this down so I can place onto the top surface, right? So top face, so which is sitting on the ground level. Finish this generic model. So we can go to architecture, curtain system. So similar to the sloped glazing, so we can go edit type. So maybe I'll just duplicate it and change this one to fixed distance. That's 300, fixed distance 500. So and then okay, and then pick this surface, create a system. So you see it will be similar. However, so I'm not sure how. So you can see here, so there's nothing. So we can rotate one of the grid, right? For example, I can rotate one grid, this one, by what happened? For some reason, just not sure why, but it just it's lowered. Now it's inside of this generic model. But let's Control Z, go back. So it's what I want to show you is that we don't have option to easily rotate the grid, of this curtain system. So this one's some limitation. So but for sloped glazing, so here this one, so it can be I think it looks like the same, but let's try edit footprint, see sloped glazing. So we can probably use sloped arrow, but I think we still need to I can make it one offset one, so at least there's a slope. And when you have a slope to a very tiny slope to when you add a very tiny slope to a slope glazing and start, it will follow that direction, right? Okay, so and then of course, so we still need to have this one, right? Model that one. So for that one, we can create a new family. Okay, so it will be a curtain wall panel. So see curtain wall panel, this one. Okay, so to model this one, we need to, so currently it's a floor plan, so we need to go to elevation, so either exterior or interior. So now let's just change this to the number we need. So 150, which is 300, right? So the height will be 500. So this is the size we need. So I changed this before we model, because if you change them after you create some extrusion, sometimes it will mess up your model. Okay. So let's do it. I'll use extrusion, and let me have a look at this shape. Okay, so I think to model this one, it will be a how do we do it? Let me just think. Maybe this one, polygon. Okay, 8 sides, and let me think. Need to start from this or here middle. So I'll just snap to S2, snap a midpoint. Okay, and then drag. Okay, so now we have this shape. MV, move it down here, and then we need a hang on, let me have a look again. Okay, so a rectangle, but more like this shape. So maybe I'll just drag. I'll connect these lines. So and then we can just trim. Okay, so TR trim. Okay, so now we have one. I'll just mirror, and mirror. So now we have this, and then we just need to delete some of the lines between them. And okay, so now we have this. Yeah, I think this is close enough. And apparently, so it looks like if we have this 300, the height will be this much. So I'll do this one, 450. Yeah, that's good. So maybe I'll just finish this one and change MV. Okay, so great. So now it's 450. So maybe I'll just go back to here and also change the setting to 450. So this is for the sloped glazing, and this also as a curtain system change to 450 as well. Right? Okay. So maybe okay. So now let's go back here. So currently the depth is 250. Maybe that's too much. Not sure how paver. Maybe 50 should be enough. I don't know. So let's have a look. So this is in 3D view. If I go to floor plan, I think that should be okay. So now let's load this one into the project. Okay, and then select this sloped glazing. Go edit type on the curtain panel. Select this family 1. So let's have a look. Click OK. Okay, so looks like we have some issue. Okay, great. It's going up. Looks like, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look in. Okay, so it looks like let's go that way. So if we want these paver to be sit, align with the floor level, so I think we probably need to go back and then just to change this one to a -50, right? And also if you want to change the material, you can just create a material here, or just create a material parameter. So I'll just okay, so I'll use type parameter because yeah, because I don't want to have different material, right? So override. Now that's good. So now it's sitting at the floor level. Yeah. So so as you can see, there is a limitation for this method. So when we will know that when we have a curtain, non-rectangular shape curtain panel, Revit will replace those curtain panel to a system panel. So you can see if there's any of these corner ones, so it won't work, right? So I'll change, and maybe I'll change this one to I'll remove the sloped. Okay, so a slope arrow, delete it. So now the grid should align with this. along with this edge, but still there might be a one line or this line or this line. Oh, what's going on? It's no responding. Okay. Oh, it's still working. It's a bit slow. Almost there. So maybe I should just make doesn't work. Interesting. Delete type, replace panel. What happened? So yeah, not sure. What I'm going to do is I'll just create another roof. So, but this time I want to make it very small, so it won't take a long time to generate. So I'll just make it very small. Yeah, it works. Delete type. Yeah, so you can see on this side, because we have this panel as 250, right? So it's 300, and then what left here is less than 300, so it won't work. It will break this family. So what we can do is 1 2 3 4 5 6 times 300 is 1800. If I make it 1800, and it will work. Still doesn't work. So maybe we need to manually change them. So I'll uncheck this one, change to a family 1. Yeah, so it will work. But yeah, any shape that other than rectangular, or even just other than the 300 by 450 won't work. So if I change this shape a little bit, and then you will see Revit will replace this edge with a system panel. See here. Okay, so yeah, so this is a limitation. So this let's try this curtain system as well. So it's very similar to the not curtain wall, sloped glazing, which is very, very similar to curtain wall. See, the same. So it won't work on this corner. But if your shape, if your floor, if your paving is rectangular shape, so you can use this method, which is I think it's very fast. It's the fastest method to apply this. And yeah, and also of course you can even just model one paver and then array, but no, not recommended. Okay, so these are the second method. Okay, so I'll just call them the same, so because they are very similar. So slope glazing and curtain system. Okay, so now another way of doing this is we can use a pattern-based family. Okay, so pattern-based, it's similar to this this method. So we need to create a model in place mask and then use divided surface and apply pattern-based family. So let's do it. So first we need to create a pattern-based family for that. So curtain, let's use this one, curtain panel pattern-based. So okay, so first I'm going to just change this one to match the size, right? So to 300 by 450. Okay, and then let's go to the top. So we need to create that shape. So I'll just do it again. So maybe I'll just do a reference line, and then just polygon. Oh, not wrong one. S2. So and snap the midpoint. Yep. Okay. So and then so we can just move this down, and we don't need this anymore. Delete. Okay, and then again select everything here. No. Select everything select this, maybe do it this way. Okay, so again. Okay, so now we have everything here. Oh, hang on, I forgot the square shape. That's fine. Looks like this one's the same, right? So this one. So maybe just copy this one from where to where? From here to here. Great. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Then mirror, mirror. So now we just do the same. I'll just delete all these lines in the middle, and we have everything. So first we need to, slightly different because this is not a generic model. In generic model, we can just create one. How did we do that? Do we just yeah? I think we can just select everything and create an extrusion and then just use all the lines. But in this pattern-based family, because it's a massing environment, we can't do that. So I'll show you if we do, select all these reference lines and create a form. It won't work. Okay, so we need to create a form for a solid form. So let's go to 3D view, rotate, so you can see this. Oh, hang on, sorry. Create a form, and then maybe I'll just make it 50 for now. And then we need to type WF and create individual void, and then it will be 50 as well. So yeah, it's slightly different. So I need to. It means we need to create a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 void, and one solid to achieve. I'm trying to. Looks like we can't. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky because I want to. I'll see if I can. Yeah, we can select all these top face and type 50. Yep, great. Now change to SD to just check the shape. Right, so this is it. Now we can load this one into the project. Okay, so in this project, so now we can go to create a model in place. This time we're going to use mass and to create a shape. Okay, so I'll just do a random shape. Maybe just a little, polygon, something like maybe six, something like this. Okay, and then select it, and then we can create a form. So we only need a surface. So press the keyboard up to change. So now we can use divided surface. So for divided surface, we can change to fixed distance. So we can change this one to 300, change this one to 450, and for the yeah, so that's it. And then we can change from here, from the drop down menu, so we can find this family too. Wrong direction. Okay, so let's try. Change this one to 450, change this one to 300. That's it. So now the good thing about this method is you can see Revit will automatically cut the edge for you. Although it's not 100%, I'm not sure why. So you can see that the shape of the mass is here, but there's a little bit extra. So not sure. Maybe you can just reduce the size of this one. Yeah. Or there's some option somewhere, but I don't know. Let's just have a look. 50.5. Same, 50.5. 25.4. So that's 2 inches. Right? 25.4, 15.8. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why, but maybe there's some option somewhere. no? Or you have also have other options like so this is partial, means it will cut a partial part of the pattern based family. Or you can use empty. Empty means, you know, it will only keep the, you know, full tile. And also overhang, so means every, you know, we can just the opposite of, you know, empty, right? So by default it's partial. Okay, so let's finish this mask. So now this is it. So you can see, I think this is quite good, as long as I think this is quite good method for this exercise. So let's just quickly do another one. So model in place, mass, okay. So this time maybe let's create some organic shape. Yeah, it's a little bit too much, right? Nah, too much. Just something like this, like an egg. Okay, so we need to close it. Now we can create a form, right? So yeah, we don't need a solid, just need a surface, divided surface. And then I think this one need to be 450, right? So this one need to be 300, right? And then we apply that family to it, and this is it. So yeah, this happens sometimes. So the reason why this is happening is, I guess it's because when Revit try to cut this one, and there's some little very tiny edge, and you know, so so I think we can just adjust this shape slightly. So you can always try. Okay, so let's do that. So I'll just try to see here. So the reference line, try to move your cursor around here, so until you see the reference line. Maybe let's tab here. So see, and then you can always just you know, change this point a little bit, and it might, yeah, it will fix it. Okay, yeah, sometimes you need to have also fix this one, so that's great. So yeah, you just need to sometimes let me just do a, you know, some other change. Still good. Okay, great. See, don't worry, so just need to some more adjust, right? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's need to select. Let's unselect this one. Yeah, so we can adjust this one. Nah. Oh, great, perfect. So yeah, so and once you're happy, finish mask, and this is it. Oh yeah, okay. So I'll place this one on ground floor. So yeah, so this is it. So this is another method for this exercise. It's a pattern-based family and placed on a model in place mass surface, right? So yeah, so this is it. Just have a try. And if you have any, I will upload this hang on. So you can see this looks fine here, but when you render, because we didn't have any, you know, gap between these, so when you render, so you won't see the gap. So if I change to, you know, show, uncheck the show edge, if you go to GED, graphic display option, and so you will see it become 1, right? So this is probably not what you, so when you're trying to render, you always, you know, want to make it more realistic, so to have a gap. And these as well, same, because when we modeled them, we didn't add a gap. So what you can do is you can either, I think you can either hang on, where am I? Either just adjust this grid slightly. So for example, let me just try to select the divided surface. Where's the divided surface? Wireframe? No. This one, yeah. So divided surface. So see here 450. So if we type in like a gap, so increase this one by maybe 5 mil, 3 becomes 305, and yeah. So now if I change the wireframe, there will be a gap between them. So when you do render, it looks more realistic, right? And of course you need to adjust this. So I'll just leave it there. And also same to the this method, cutting panels method. So we can just oh sorry, this one's still that the same pattern based family, so still no gap. Oops, sorry, still no gap. Okay, so that's fine. Let's edit in place, select it, go 455 305. So this will give a gap, right? Great. And then so this is what's this one? Slope glazing. Okay, so let's try 305 455. Okay, so it looks like yeah, so that's fine. So you can see now we have a gap between them. So type hang on, GD uncheck show. Oh, looks like we have some issue here. Control Z. I think the reason for this one is this. So when we create this curtain panel, so we have this 450 and 300, right? 300, and then when we change this one, some of the edge sometimes it follows the reference line. So for example, if I move this one up by 5, looks fine here. Move this by 5. See here, it will change this. So this sometimes this will create a lot of issue. So what we can do is, so it's quite simple. I'll Control X, okay, cut, and then change this one to change this reference plane to the dimension we need. So 152.5, right? So this will give us 305, and then I'll just paste it back, align to same place. So now we just need to move this up. So you can see we have the gap here, gap here, gap, big gap here, no gap here. So we just need to move this up by 2.5. So now this will be what we need, right? So now we can load this one into the project and override, and this should fix all the gap issue. So now you can see the gap, same gap, right? Okay. So yeah, so this is a limitation for this one. Of course, we still can't have a partial, panel for these, and this looks like they are fixed as well. So yeah, not too sure, but just let's change the size. Yeah, good. So, and yeah, so this is it. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.